Hello and welcome to TNC Bricks and our 10th Lego haul. As you can see, there's nothing on the table, so let me just rectify that. You can see we have a Sainsbury's Lego World Inventions bag. This is the back of the bag. Now let's look at the front. I'm just going to take the bag out so you can see what's inside. You can see this haul is a collection of minifigures, and we've got bags from Series 18, the costume minifigures, Lego Batman movie, the second series, and finally from the Lego Ninjago movie. I'll just do a jump cut here and I'll get them opened. Right, back again. As you can see, all the figures are bagged up and labelled. I will let you know what quantities I have and what the average price is on bricklink. There are cheaper prices on bricklink. The prices I am quoting is the average price. The first lot of minifigures will be from Series 18, which is the costume minifigures. First we have the Elephant Girl, who comes with a tutu and a mouse. There's one of those in the haul, and the average price is £4.19. Next we have Brick Suit Guy, dressed in a red 2x3 brick and holding a 1x1 plate in blue. I have 4 of them in the haul, which is why the average price is lower at £2.75. And then we have Brick Suit Girl, but this time in a blue 2x3 brick suit, holding a 1x1 plate in red. 2 of those in the haul, and again a low price of just £2.75. Next up, the Firework Guy. I have 6 of these, but the price is slightly higher at £3.18. Some of these figures will be good for Halloween, like this guy here, which is the Dragon Suit Guy. He is rarer than some of the ones we've seen already, and this price is £3.80. I managed to get 3 of them in this haul. Here we have another minifigure ideal for Halloween. This is the Spider Suit Boy. Again a common figure, as I got 4 of them in this haul, with the average price of £3 and a penny. And now we have Cat Costume Girl, it's a little rarer at £3.43. We had 2 of them in this haul. And now we have a future Lewis Hamilton. We have Race Car Guy. This figure looks like it's uncommon with an average price of £3.74, but I managed to get 4 of them in this haul. And now we have Flower Pot Girl. It's quite a large figure when you take into account the size of the pot and flower head, and there was only one of them in this haul, and this one sells for £3.34. And here comes the Cowboy Costume Guy with a nice cowboy hat in tan. I only found one of him in the haul, and he sells for £3.21. And finally from the costume minifigures, we have the Unicorn Guy. I only found one of them in the haul, and he sells for £3.59. Now we move on to Lego Batman movie Series 2, and first we've got Disco Harley Quinn, and she goes for £3.39, followed by Disco Alfred Pennyworth, and he goes for £3.22, and there are 2 of him in the haul. Now we have the Clock King, who was a fairly common figure at £3.10, and again there was 2 of them in the haul. We now come to Professor Hugo Strange, and he goes for £3.28, and again there was only one of him in the haul. We've got Alfred Pennyworth again. This time it's Vacation Alfred Pennyworth, and he sells for £3.03. Now we have Batmerch Batgirl. She is uncommon, and I just got one of those, and she sells for £3.46. We now have the Wonder Twins, and first up is Jaina, and she goes for just over £3 at £3.04. Next up we have Zan, the other Wonder Twin, and he's not as valuable at only £2.73. Following Zan, we have the Apache Chief, who's only an exclusive tile. His average price on bricklink is £3.26. Now we have the Father of Superman, Jor-El. He has some exclusive parts of this figure, and he sells for £3.44, and there was 2 of them in the haul. And now we have Dr. Phosphorus. Again he's not common, and he sells for £3.60. And now we have the penultimate figure from the Lego Batman movie Series 2, and it is the Black Canary, and she sells for £3.40. And finally from the Lego Batman movie, it's Black Vulcan. There was just one in the haul, and he sells for £3.44. And finally, we've got the Lego Ninjago movie, and first up is Kai Kendo, and he sells for £3.08. And there was just one of those in the haul. He's followed by Spin Jitsu Training Naya, who is quite common. I had 3 of those in the haul, and she sells for £2.93. Here we have Lloyd, a rarer figure at £4, which is why I think there was only one of those in the haul. And even more expensive at £4.50 we have Garmadon. Again there was just one in the haul. Another single figure this time is Jaywalker. It was more common than previous 2 at £3.15. Here we have Lloyd Garmadon. This figure is uncommon and sells for £3.60. Now we have Cole with his boombox, and we have a pair of them in this haul, and he sells for £2.89. Now we go with the Shark Army General number 1, and this figure sells for £3.18. Staying with the Shark Army, we have the Shark Army Octopus, who comes complete with a stud shooter, and he sells for £3.16. Another member of the Shark Army is the Shark Army Great White, selling at £3.10. A very common or unpopular figure is Flashback Garmadon, selling for only £2.77. The penultimate one from this series is the GPL Tech Girl, who has a nice torso with a Batman shirt underneath the white coat. Again, this figure is common, as I have 3 of them, and it sells for £2.84. And finally, one of the most colourful minifigures is M-Pop Girl, who has a nice Unikitty top and a very colourful pink teddy bear. She's quite rare and she sells for £4.37. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, please subscribe and I'll bore you again in the next video.